What's up everyone, it is your one and only PSGD, brought to you by the power of PlayStation and Share Factory, and today I just wanted to have a relaxed chat about Fallout 4, which released just during the week. Now, if you know me personally, you know very much that I'm not a very big fan of RPGs, and no matter trying as hard as I can to get into them, I just can't seem to make them work. So, with this particular one, Fallout 4, I mean, it was massively hyped, right? And everyone was just going nuts at it. The release or the announcement at E3 was huge. The Pip-Boy editions for PS4 sold out like almost instantaneously on the EB Games website. So I thought that I'd try and get amongst it and see what it's really like. Now, I know a lot of people aren't going to agree with me, and that's fine. It's just PSGD's opinion, but to be really honest, I don't think it's all that much chop, hey. I haven't really... One of the big things that's really gotten me, and we're looking at the actual Pip-Boy here, guys, and this is the menu in which you sort of can do a whole bunch of stuff. You've got a map there, radio, you got your stats, your inventory, you got your character and stuff. One thing that's really caught me with this particular game is just the fact that visually it's not really that stunning, hey. And I know that talking to a lot of RPG fans and big fans and players of the Fallout 4 or Fallout series, they've told me that these games are never really typically something amazingly beautiful or anything. It's more the underlying game, some of the story and the mechanics and the things that you can do in the game. So I fully understand that, and that's okay, but even still, like I played Fallout Vegas, New Vegas or whatever it was on the PlayStation 3 for about 2 hours, and I just thought that it looked terrible. And really, honestly, you know, coming onto the new platform, oh look, there we go, I died. Coming onto the new platform, I expected a little bit more. Have a look at these chairs just here. Even up really close, I mean the rust is pretty good, and some of the detail around the driver's side console there are okay. And the trees and stuff are in the background. I know that this is a nuked town, I get that. I understand that, and I don't want, you know, people having a big crack at me about that, but there's nothing in it that I really gel with, and I don't think that these environments are all that amazing, to tell you the truth. I guess one of the other things that I've noticed, and I've only played this for a few hours, is like I've noticed issues with the frame rate here and there, which can be a little bit mediocre. But anyway, look, from my perspective, from PSGD's perspective, I guess, this is the type of game that you're going to have to throw a minimum of like 200 hours into, yeah? And you have to learn all the skill points, you have to understand what you want out of your character and work towards those things. I don't really believe, in a sense, that it's something that you can get instantaneous reward from. I know people are going to say you can just jump into the wasteland and just like cruise around, but for me personally, it feels like if I don't really know what I'm doing, I'm going to waste a lot of time trying to understand it and work out what to do in order to get a little bit of a reward. And it's almost like Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain, right? When I jump into that game, I have to know what I'm going to do, because if I don't know what I'm going to do, like if I'm going to do a side mission or an actual mission and plan it through, then I know I'm just going to waste my time mucking around in it, and before I know it, it's going to be time to do something else, and I'm going to think to myself, well, what have I done with that time? So moving into the controls, I hate the way that this character jumps, can't stand it. It's really delayed for me. I don't know if that's part of the strength perk or not really sure. And the other thing is whenever you slash at stuff, you don't see your own hands hit things, and that like kind of... Now, I was talking to PS Player 1, who's my admin on PSG's webpage, and he said to me, like, he's a massive Fallout fan, right? But he said to me, as soon as I came out of the vault and the sun was shining and I was all disorientated and the screen was white, and then the environment slowly came to me and I started to realize where he was. He was almost like, you know, it almost gave me goosebumps. He's like, I'm finally back here in the wasteland with Fallout. And I guess he has almost 20 years experience with this game, and that's something that I don't have. And when that moment happened for me, it didn't mean anything, right? So it's interesting that people who are playing and have played through the series feel like connected back to that game or back to this game, but I don't feel any connection whatsoever. For me, it's just missed the mark. I don't really know what it is I'm trying to find in this game that I'd like. So anyway, I mean, an interesting game, very, very big game. I appreciate and understand that a lot of work's gone into this, and for the RPG fans, this is just immaculate, you know. Going and harvesting stuff, like look at that glowing fungus stuff, and shooting stuff, taking meat, breaking items down and building things. That's great. I mean, I'm really glad from that perspective that people are really happy with this game, but it's just, I haven't gelled with it, hey, and it's not my type of thing. So from a PSGD standpoint, I think that this is like 100% time consumption. There's absolutely no way that you're going to be able to play other things at the same time as this. You're going to need to throw a lot of effort into this game. So I'm going to work into my PSGD peak. I don't have one. In fact, no, Dog Meat, he's actually been done really well. He like kind of smiles and laughs. He barks. He's interactive, right? And PSGD's Pit is probably, I mean, everything. There's no connection for me, and I think if you're not a member of the series or you haven't played the other ones, then you're going to struggle to sort of get into this game. It has a lot of lore, I'm going to spell that L-O-R-E, which you would really benefit from taking a look at. So with that, guys, I want to say thank you for taking the time to watch. Hope you've enjoyed the video. Would love to hear what you think on the PSGD Facebook page if you have any strong opinions about it as well. And until next time, guys, and as always, enjoy that PlayStation gaming, and I will see you later.